Thought about a low key. Should I fuck before I leave? Turn on Martin Luther King. Gotta let me know now, girl. That pussy retarded.
It's your boy Damar Jackson, man. You are tuned in to Trail Lord TV. Yeah.
That booty retarded. With a god, booty retarded. I'm a dog, I'm regardless. Girl, look what you starting. Get up, be fine. Girl, you know that booty retarded. I'm putting out when she called.
Hello everybody, my name is Zhane and you are currently tuned in to Trail Lord TV. Today we have R&B rising artist, singer, songwriter, and producer.
Yeah.
Damar Jackson.
In the building. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming out.
You're welcome, man. I'm glad to be here. I appreciate you having me. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So, can you just tell us a little bit about who is Damar Jackson?
Damar is a passionate individual. He's talented, God gifted, God fearing, educated, but always growing. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy. You know what I'm saying? He different because I love my space. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I got emotions. You hear me? So it's just a lot of different things with me, but I just know who I am. I'm just trying to reach my full potential. That's Damar.
Awesome. So you are a musician, you're a singer, a songwriter, a producer. So what don't you do?
Nothing. There's nothing I can't do, honestly, though, because I build stuff. Like, you know, I draw, I create. I'm an inventor. I'm a critical thinker. I'm a problem solver. I can do everything. So it's like, even if I don't know how, I'm going to figure out how to do it.
Awesome. So can you give us a little bit of background about you, where you come from, where you're from, how you got to music?
Yeah, it's crazy because me and my dogs was talking about it yesterday because I just went back home to Louisiana. But I started off playing the drums first. And, you know, everybody at school, I be making the beats on the desk. I just get in trouble with the pencil, you hear me? Like, beating on the desk, starting the freestyles off. But everybody wanted to rap, so I got tired of that. So I started singing the hooks and making the beats. Then it turned into me at church singing, you hear me? Then I changed to doing the piano from the drums. I started learning how to play the piano, and it was up after that. So in high school, me and my dog, and this is what we was talking about the other day, my dog James Porter, man, Free JP, he locked up. You know what I'm saying? He did 15. He's still doing 15 years. Yeah, I recorded my first song with him in high school, and I put it on an 80-minute CD and sold like a few copies of it, and I ain't never stopped since then. I was like, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. I'm taking it all the way serious, and I always knew I was an entertainer. So after that, I just had to figure out what it was, though.
So at that point, that's when you decided, I want to be a singer as my career.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else.
Nothing
else. Like, I'm going to figure it out along the way, but I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
So out of all the artists out there, who inspires you?
It's too many. Like, that's the thing about me. Like, I'm a real artist. Like, I really create. So, like, I'm inspired by so many people. The T-Pains, the Static Majors, Lil Wayne, Bullshit, Kanye, Kurt Franklin. Like, the list go on. And, like, you know, Dark Child, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, like Silk, Music Soul Child. I can keep going. You hear me? Everybody who made the culture just shift, like that's who I was inspired by, Ryan Leslie's, and I just make my music and, you know, the dream. Like, I just find my swag in the music, though.
So out of all of those artists that you listed, is there one in particular that you aspire to be like?
Nah, I want to be me. That's the thing. Like, that's why I know who I am. I gotta be Damar. Regardless, like, I'm inspired by all them people, and you know what I'm saying, you create and be inspired by that, but you find your swag and you create your own. Right. That's why can't nobody copy me. Like, it's only one me, it's only one you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you copy me, you one step behind. You heard me? Just know that.
Right. So, just talking about a little bit about your music, what's coming up? What should we expect from you?
Man, I got an album. I really know this album gonna change my life. Like, I already know that because, like, I put so much time into it. Me and my brother Big Fro, we went to Nashville and, like, got an Airbnb spot out there and put the studio in that thing. You heard me? And just cut our phones off, took Instagram off our phone, and we worked. You know what I'm saying? Isolated ourselves. So that's what I got coming up. I got an album coming out, new music dropping off a few compilation projects, and there's a lot of features I've been doing lately. So y'all might hear them coming out soon too, you hear me? But it's up. 2019. Like, I'm ready, bro. Like, for real, I've been working out. Yeah. All that. Eating good. I'm with all that.
Awesome. So, like, how did you get here? So what do you, because I know I read about you, a little bit about your story.
Yeah.
You know, what brought you to Atlanta?
What brought me to Atlanta was when I was in college, we had to do an internship for Mass Comm. You heard me? So like, what happened was, I tried to get in the music industry from the internship because I was like, man, if I intern somewhere, I know I'm gonna learn the game. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to apply for one in New York, but I couldn't afford to get that. They was like, you gotta basically get here and live here and everything. Like, nah, I couldn't do it.
And what school did you go to?
I went to ULM, yeah,
Okay.
University of Louisiana Monroe. I do got a degree. I did cheat my way out, but if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? C's get degrees. You're all that. Like, and when I say cheat, it's called cooperative learning. It's not really cheating. That's what they call it. So, anyways, had an internship, and my ex-girlfriend, she had the same major as me, you heard me? So when I was in Atlanta, she was really holding me down on the books too. But anyways, I had my manager at the time, she found me an internship in Atlanta. And I applied for it through the Gmail, had $175, took my mama truck, she had an SUV, man, I drove down here, and I stayed with somebody in Kennesaw that we knew. And I had the internship interview, man, I got that thing, you heard me? And I knew it was over at that point, because when I got the phone call, a nigga was in the room like full of people. They was like, what happened? What they say? I said, man, I got that bitch, you heard me? And then I just walked out the room, because I had thug tears, nigga. I was like, it's over with. I knew my life was up, because I was like, I got out of Louisiana. I don't care how I stay out of Louisiana, but I got out this bitch, though, so I can be able to work and get the resources to come back. And you know what I'm saying? Spread that shit with everybody, because everybody who made it, they don't live there no more. So I got a job to do.
Right. And I see that you kind of talk down on you don't really speak on like the intensity of this internship, because you never said where.
Oh,
and
nah.
You got the internship at Def Jam Records. Like, that is big.
Yeah, it is. And I don't really talk down on it. I just...
And it's not just talk down, like you just didn't even say it. It's such a big name. It's like not even just a normal, it's not a normal internship.
And it was with Khan and them too, so it's like, it was fire though, because the thing about it is, it's like, I'm still grinding as if I am an intern. So that's why it's not even like a down thing. It's like, nigga, I'm still focused on that level though. You feel what I'm saying? So just growing with it.
Right. So as you were that intern, what were you there for?
I was there as an A&R. Like I told him I want to be. I lied. I told him I want to be an A&R. Shout out to Ambeezy. And it was crazy because everybody at my intern, they used to work at that label, bro. They all doing great things, and they all moved on. And like Amber's at Spotify. My dog is CEO over here. This person manages this person. Like, it's just so much good stuff going from that situation. That's why the internship brought me more than just a career. Like, it's networking, it's relationships with people. You feel what I'm saying? So the internship was crazy though, cause like I was really thugging in that thing though. Like, cause I ain't know nobody. I still don't really know nobody. But you know what I'm saying? When you ain't from Atlanta, man. So I'm out here just grinding, like with whatever.
Do you have a memorable experience while interning there? Like one of the most craziest or most memorable
there's so many, bro.
experiences that you have that you can share?
Damn, I'm trying not. I can't tell nobody business. Not really I can explain. But it was just some good times, man. Like, just to learn from situations, man. Being in the room with conversations that you can learn from. You know what I'm saying? I was a fly on the wall. They thought I was texting, but I was really putting stuff in my notes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was one of them niggas, like, I don't get next to whoever know what's going on so I can apply this shit to my career. That's who I was in that bitch, you heard me? Like, I don't give a fuck who walk in the room. I'm on my laptop filtering out beats that they need me to do so I can make sure this album fire or they gonna pick one of my beats, you feel what I'm saying? So by the time that whoever this big person was that walked past 4 times, they like, what the fuck he do? Because he ain't say shit to me, you know what I'm saying? That was me, you heard me? So that's just how we from. We ain't no dick riders where we from. Like, we like to work and grind and, like, you know what I'm saying, shine.
So at what point did, it change, your career change for you at that, moment as an intern? So, like, did everybody know you were songwriters or singers?
Yeah, it was kind of like...
How did that change?
It was like, I couldn't lie for so long because I was popping in Louisiana, so... all they did was go to YouTube at one point, and I walked in the office, they was playing my shit. They was like, why the fuck you ain't tell us, nigga, you a little young Usher, whoop the woo? And I was like, damn, sign out, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, just conversation and shit, and I fuck with them people, but I waited, and I actually rocked with my dog JR, FTE, and we signed a situation there, and then I met Diana Swinebeck. After that, me and Big Fruit sat with her. I mean, it was up. And everything just kept progressing, man. TIG, me and Mel and Fly and George, like, it's just always building blocks, and that's one thing you can never stop working in this game. It don't matter. You take a day off, it's like a week. That's how I look at it.
Right.
You can't play with it at all.
And then that led to your, song with K Camp that you were produced and comfortable.
Yeah,
How was that working with them?
Man, it was cool, bro. Like, creating for other people is fun, man, because you can kind of, manipulate any type of music. I sing R&B, though, but I can write for a country artist. I can write for a rapper. I can create for anybody. So it's just fun to just, have some fun experiences being in L.A. and in Atlanta. I was cutting up, so it was fun, man. I love the experience. Like, you can't take away any experiences because you learn from everything. You know what I'm saying? You get inspired, and you learn what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. It's part of the game. It's another building block area.
So for all of the aspiring artists out there who are trying to break into this industry, what advice would you give them?
I would say, man, you gotta be consistent with everything you're doing and sharpen your tools at all times. Cause I didn't know I was gonna go on tour with K Michelle, but I was ready to go on tour with K Michelle.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you just gotta be on point for when you see it's an opportunity, so you can capitalize off of it because you in control of your career. You the CEO.
Right.
So if you're not in the gym, if you're not working on your craft, if you're not making beats or whatever, trying to always better yourself and be the best you can be, man, then you taking the L and you ain't gonna win. So you can't blame nobody.
Right. So now that you have a little bit of experience under your belt, you worked with a lot of big names in the industry like Gucci Mane,
man. Shout
Cash Doll, like K Michelle, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, everybody who worked with me, I like working with them, man. It was cool, but I will say this though, like my album is gonna have no features on that, and I probably ain't supposed to say that, but I don't care though. I don't have no features on my album though. Like I wanted to dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like in my career, my music, and my talents, and my craft, and give y'all the best me before I go reach out and try to get features. Cause it ain't just me that get features. At the end of the day though, it's me and my team. We put stuff together. But like I'm finding myself more now that I see how it works. That was my first EP. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It did well. Top 10 first day. All that's cool. I'm blessed. Shout out to the fans. But now I got to get them some real raw R&B, what they've been asking for. So it's up, like 2019. Like I'm the new face of R&B.
Okay, so you just want to start developing a name for yourself without associating it with the...
It's not even necessarily just a name. I'm talking about just musically.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm associated with a lot of people regardless. Like, that's just how I go. But when I'm talking about just as far as my music, like when they hear this whole project, I'm going to deliver, I'm going to give y'all more than enough, and you're going to love it, and it's going to be all me, and it ain't going to just sound the same.
So what's your inspiration for this new project that you're releasing soon? My
story. I'm shining light on my story. I ain't give y'all everything. It's more to it after Unfaithful. And I was already prepared for that, so that's why I worked on it, and I was like, let me perfect this so they can understand it and hear it. And really see it when they hear it. You hear me?
So I just want to talk about a little bit of your previous things that you've released that some people know you by.
Yeah.
Like with the Unthinkable project.
Unfaithful.
I'm sorry about that Unfaithful project. So what is, like, you have a lot of songs like Crazy and things like that. So, what's the history behind some of those songs? My
ex-girlfriend. That's really the history behind it. I really ain't trying to hear her mouth at this interview, but it is what it is. But yeah, her, that situation, man, I was out here in Atlanta with her grinding, man, so she part of it. Like, see, I gotta tell the truth, man. Like, I can't be nothing else but myself, because I can't go to sleep at night if I don't, man. Like, I got peace being myself. So I got to tell my story, and I just shine light on it. And if people, they like it or not, it's on them. But I just try to do my best to be honest. So most of my music came from that situation, man.
So you just try to keep it genuine.
Facts. Keep it organic, man.
And honestly, I think that makes it relatable. Yeah. So that's cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I just want to kind of switch it up and ask you a little bit more fun questions.
Let's do it.
Because we've been speaking on some more music, and you always talk about that, and it's more serious.
Cool.
So what's your favorite place to shop here in Atlanta?
I go to Philps because it's just a selection, like Gucci store in there, Louis store in there. And Then I go to Lennox sometimes, man. Most of the time I'm in both of them little spots, like picking stuff. Cause I ain't really a designer type of nigga, but it's like certain statement pieces I like, and it's just certain things I gotta have. But I'm really working on my own brand, so y'all can shop with me too. You hear me?
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's that? What's that brand?
I came. It's coming. See, I like to wait till it's all the way polished and then speak on it. But just know I'm one of the people, like, if it's something that you wanna do or you don't like, bro, go create it.
Mm-hmm.
You want some sweats that you like to fit a certain way, man, I got, figure it out, man. It's YouTube if you don't want to pay nobody to do it. But yeah.
Basketball or football?
Basketball.
Do you have a favorite wing spot in Atlanta?
Ring spot?
Wing
spot. Bruh. I got a few. Because I've been out here. But I be like an American Deli. They cool, but I just found this spot on Moreland Ave. Me and my dog Shervin went to East Atlanta Wings or something. They going dumb. They sweet barbecue sauce retarded, bruh. And J Buffalo, they solid
J
sometimes.
Buffalo's
Yeah, they solid. And Wings 101. Yeah, they're my four little spots. I rotate them, but I can't eat that no more. But yeah, that's what I was doing.
And favorite song outside of anything that you've already produced?
My song?
Not
or
your song,
anybody's
anybody's song.
My favorite song? It would have to be on. Oh, I'll Trust You by James Fortune. It's a gospel song. And I listened to that song the whole way I was driving from Louisiana to Atlanta when I applied for the internship.
Oh, wow.
I remember that. I ain't played no other song, just that one on repeat the whole time. That's how I knew I was gonna get the internship.
Can you sing a little bit of it?
Oh nah, I'm on that gas. God know me.
What? Please.
Nah. See, that's one thing about knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it. But y'all, look, check this out. I'm performing Friday in Baton Rouge at LSU. Pull up. I ain't gonna be smoking there.
Okay, so for anybody out there who's aspiring to be, a singer-songwriter like yourself, what advice would you give them?
I would say jump in that water. That's it really. You ain't gonna win if you don't jump. Fail till you win. Keep writing your best song. If that's your best piece of work, write it again and see if you can get something way better than that. Compete with yourself so you can be better. You heard me? Like, go get inspired by some stuff. Don't copy, get inspired, and just dig deeper and sharpen your tools, man. You heard me? Like, figure out how to strategize to be different. It's not about doing it better, it's about doing it different. That's what Steve Jobs said, and it makes so much sense. You heard me? It's a principle. Just try it out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Damar. We really appreciate
It's
it.
love, man. The dumb way. Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
All right.